lately I have not been connecting with the people on videos, and I want to actually make sure that I am. So I would like to start off my video by first off asking everybody where they from, okay? That's number one. Number two, I know you clicked this video for Adam22. If you don't mind, let me know why you even clicked the video, all right? Number three, this is Rich House Reviews. I do a lot of my commentary on here, and I give a lot of my views on what's going on in hip-hop culture. So if that's what you're looking for, don't feel free to subscribe, hit the top bell. Now, don't be a bougie little bitch in the comments. Make sure you interact. Let me know what's going on. Let's get right into it.
All right, so for this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about this new development with this New Hampshire cuck because he's facing a lot of backlash for making this video on his YouTube channel the other day where he announced that he is not going to be helping out Bricc Baby with any of his legal fees. And he says that Bricc Baby needs to basically go find someone else to help him out with that. And the 16 is facing major backlash for this, and I want to explain. So No Jumper's entire fan base knows very clearly that Bricc Baby is the savior of No Jumper. Everyone remembers that when those Figmunity hosts left, when they quit on the 16 for his exploitations, the No Jumper was in the shitter.
Should a man be responsible for another man's legal fees when they committed their own crimes? One thing I have to agree with Adam22 on is it's not like he did these crimes on behalf of No Jumper. No, he committed the crimes at No Jumper, and it didn't help anything. So I don't feel that I should have to bail somebody out for their crime.
And then Bricc Baby comes along and just allows a 16 to completely goofify his entire existence, his entire reputation. And Bricc Baby thought that he had made a friend. He thought the 16 was his friend. He would have crashed for the 16. He said that I'll do whatever for you, Adam, cuz on the dead homies out. I do a murder for you, cuz on the dead homies. It's the brick, not the trick. I get to yank this motherfucker for you, Adam. Just don't ever turn your back on me, cuz. What? You know what I mean? He just didn't want, he wanted to, he thought the 16 would have never done this. Oh, West Side Roll it, I'd do it. You know what I mean? He was really, he thought that the 16 was his actual friend.
Exactly.
And then the 16 turns and does this, turns his back on him and says, I don't know, we'll do a bake sale or, this isn't a bake sale. You need to give him $50,000 immediately. We're getting Brian Steele. What? Bricc Baby's coming home. And so the 16 made millions.
Yeah, I think point and shoot. I agree with you, but I don't agree with you on that, bro. You don't get top-notch lawyers, bro, without top-notch money.
Dollars probably off of Bricc Baby and his likeness. And this video that the 16 made that he's getting backlash for, I'd like to actually play you some clips of that under fair use of course. But
before we even play this video, number one, guys, I have a problem with the videos I've been doing lately. People are not sticking around, all right? I need people to stick around on these videos so we can push them out in the algorithm, all right? Just being honest. That's what I need.
I want to preface this by saying that this is in response to Bricc Baby. Apparently, Bricc Baby posted on his YouTube channel that he was unhappy with the fact that he felt like the 16 was ignoring his phone calls, that this cuck was on vacation, not picking up his phone, even though every time the 16 goes on vacation with his family, he's glued to his phone. He's arguing with Aaron the plumber.
Aaron the plumber. Fuck.
I mean, there's no way that he would have not seen Bricc Baby calling him. And so Bricc Baby calls him out for this.
Hey, it's that big old deal, man. It's that Brick, man, where everybody laid up with their feet up out there vacationing, playing like they ain't got nothing for the kids, man. You already know we still keeping it strong. Nigga don't need nothing for...
This call is from a federal...
So the 16 catches wind of this and decides to make a response video, which we're going to go over right now.
Bricc Baby, I'm coming for you.
So this is going to be the first clip. This is Adam22 of Nashua addressing Bricc Baby, and he's basically going to say that Bricc Baby owes him money, so that's why he feels like he's off the hook for helping him. Listen to this.
So let me explain. I was in Turks and Caicos for approximately 1 week, and it came down the pipe while I was out there, pause, that Bricc Baby had some choice words for the 22 stir. When Bricc Baby came on the platform 2 years ago, pretty quickly, the feds ran up in his crib and raided him. He needed money to get out. Now, it's been discussed at length that I fronted him an amount of money, $5,000, so that he could get out the same day that he was picked up. I gave him the money, had to get him back out on the streets. I knew that he had potential.
All right, so the 16 basically thinks that we're all stupid and that we don't fully understand that the only reason he bailed Bricc Baby out of jail was because he needed him out on the streets so that he could profit from him.
What? And And let's be honest, you are making money off of each of these videos, but that's not the point. The point is that there has to be a financial arrangement. So whether he's making money off of each video or not, Bricc Baby know what he signed up for.
Not because it was out of the kindness of his heart and that he was trying to help him. He was trying to help himself. He was trying to save his business. Bricc Baby was his only shot.
I gave him the money, had to get him back out on the streets. I knew that he had potential. I knew that I could take him from being a marginal figure in the LA podcasting space to being one of, if not the most talked about person in the podcasting space, which is exactly what has happened over the course of the past couple of years. Never asked him for the money back.
Wow, so this is really disgusting
That's
because
crazy.
I think the 16 didn't ask for the money. So he's saying that I never asked for the money back because he wants a pat on the back for being so generous. When I think that the only reason he didn't ask for the money back is because he would look silly and greedy and shitty if he were to ask for the money back. Because I mean, this clip alone has 1 million views. This is $5,000 right here.
Easy.
So just this video right here.
To the people that don't know anything about YouTube, that is $5,000 easily. If that video has a RPM of $5, that means he's making $5 per million. You make $5 per thousand. There's 1,000 thousands in a million.
That on the clips channel is $5,000. So can he just have this clip, please? I mean, what do you want? It's just really crazy. So this next clip is going to be the 16 explaining that he's not really Bricc Baby's friend, that Bricc Baby's just his worker, and that Bricc Baby just thought that they were probably... You'll see.
I like to think that we actually became something like friends. We got closer and closer, spent time hanging out various times, went out to a lot of different parties and stuff.
Wow, so this New Hampshirean cuck is being very careful with its words. Did you guys catch that? He said, we became something like friends. So instead of saying we became friends, he's saying we became something like friends.
That's
not
weird.
Friends. We were never actual friends. Fuck Bricc Baby. That's what he's saying, I think. And so that's really despicable, and I saw it coming. This is why I warned Bricc Baby. We all warned Bricc Baby. I must have warned him 100 times. I told him, Bricc, you got to get out of there. This cuck's no good. And Bricc Baby would just say, no, cuz I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Adam22. That's my homeboy. I fuck with Adam. He would never turn his back on the dead homies. This is what Bricc Baby thought. That's crazy. What? And so this is where Adam16 says that Bricc Baby's pretty much fired and that he's not paying him his salary anymore while he's sitting in jail.
I mean, would you pay somebody a salary while they were in jail not doing anything for the company? I don't think so. Now, the only way I would still pay him is if we were still running his videos. Now, if they're still running videos, they're still running content, I would make sure he get paid per content. So let's say he did 100,000 on the video, I would give him all the money. You know what I mean? If he did 100,000 on the video, CPM is $5, that's still $1,000. Here, take that right there. You know what I mean? That's love.
Salary has been revoked. He is no longer being paid any money by No Jumper.
And then in addition to that, I heard it through the grapevine that Bricc basically thought that he was going to keep getting paid. That even though he's locked up and he's not able to contribute to the business by being on camera, that he thought that he was just so locked in that he was going to keep getting his monthly pay.
Yeah, that's
each
insane.
month.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I know you guys all saw the No Jumper is going broke video. We are not in the best financial state right now. Me paying someone to be in federal prison doesn't really seem realistic.
So the 16 says that Bricc Baby's not contributing to No Jumper. They're not making any money off of him. He's not profitable when...
See, point and shoot me. You made the point that I didn't know. You're making money off of content. Each of them videos is $1,000.
He is profitable. If you look right here, you'll see that No Jumper continues to exploit Bricc Baby's arrest. And just look at all these views.
You're making money after 8 minutes. He's not making that wouldn't add up to that because that's a 3-minute video. That's a 6-minute video. So those videos would add up to that.
Look at the milkage, the revenue that's coming in. It's just
There's
really
no
crazy
revenue.
that the 16 doesn't want to share any
Well,
of
shoot,
it.
that's
And
not
so if
revenue,
Bricc
bro.
Baby's not profitable, I think that he should just get all the revenue from these videos that aren't making any money. Does that make sense?
I agree.
The 16 should actually give Bricc Baby...
Look, guys, I have not been having people stick around for the whole video, so I feel like if you guys want more of the video, just write more in the comments and we'll keep it going, all right? This is Rich House Reviews, guys. My commentaries on every video. If you like this type of commentary, subscribe at the top bell. I will see you on the next one. I'm out of here.